Hey guys, I just managed to top the Photon Hypernova sneak peek. Ended up getting second place with Scareclaw, and I'll be showcasing the deck profile. For the Scareclaw section of this deck, I play 3 Rykart, play 1 Visas. I'd say he's not mandatory, but if you plan to play some Synchrotans, he's definitely a good option to add in your deck. For the level 3 Scareclaws, I play 3 Astra, play 2 Balloon, and 2 Acro. I cut down on the Scareclaw names because the new Kashtira Scareclaw, and I'm playing 3 Astra because he's the best one to let you attack multiple times. Then I play 2 Planets. This is definitely sucks if your opponent mills it or banishes it from your deck before you get it, but I really wouldn't want to play 3 because of drawing it really sucks. You always want to search it, you never want to draw it. I also cut down on the Scareclaw spells and traps. This might be a risky play, but I play 1 Arrival, 1 Defang, and 1 Twin Saw. So I cut a lot of the other Scareclaw spells and traps, like Straddle. This here replaces Straddle. So usually going second, you want to search Straddle, but instead you'd search Defang. Activate Defang, and your Scareclaws are protected now. Your Link monster. For the Kashtira portion, I play 3 Scareclaw Kashtira. So this is not a heavy Kashtira version of this deck. Mainly I play the Kashtira to help out this deck, to help out with the special summons and the extra power. I decided not to play the extra deck monsters and the other Kashtira support. So play 3 Fenrir. By the way, this guy, he's really good for this archetype. Being able to special summon him is always really nice. And he gives your Scareclaws and Kashtira portion of your deck the ability to negate anything on attack, which is pretty nuts. Play 3 Fenrir. Fenrir is also always good. Helps you search your Kashtira Scareclaw. Play 3 Unicorn. Unicorn is here for the same reason as before, because of birth. Being able to be that 1 extra material to help you to go into Tryhard really helps you out to draw, to search for Twin Saw instead of your Arrival. For the power spells, I still play 3 triple Tactic Talons. I added 1 Thrust, maybe bump this to 2, I'm not sure yet, but I play 2 Prosperity. I see this in my hand a lot, so I probably wouldn't bump it up to 3. Because if you draw this, and let's say TTT going first, you won't be able to get the draws. You'll have to rip a card from your opponent's hand. For the hand traps, play 3 Magma, 1 Druid Swarm, and 1 Baldrake. The new Baldrake is actually really good. Being able to banish your opponent's extra deck monsters came in clutch in my games. Also play 3 Nibs. A lot of the players I play against, they don't really respect Nib and don't go into their sprite, sprite, the XYZ sprite early, or the tier limit fusion early. Also play Ghost Bell. Ghost Bell has been really good for me. I usually hold it in case I'm going for an OTK with my Tryheart and my opponent in the battle phase decides to summon Magma Hut. I save it for that, or I would save it for either Keldo or Medora. For the final three, play 3 Infinite Impermanence. Always a good card, you can never go wrong with it. And that's it, 46 cards. The extra deck. Play 3 Lightheart. I want to say playing 3 Lightheart is actually good now because of the new Scareclaw Defang. Being able to banish this from your graveyard and pop a card on your opponent's field comes in handy. Play 3 Tryheart. You want to max out on these names just in case you play against Kashtira. And they're always good to have in case you go into long games. Play the 1 Dark, 1 Asa, 1 Unicorn, 1 BLS, and 1 Access Code. BLS always comes in handy, and he's really good because you play the Kashtira portion of your deck. They're all level 7s, making him untargetable and hard to out. And play 1 Underworld. Underworld is kind of mandatory because this deck is used to be hard to out, like Tower Monsters and IP Avramax, but now since you have the new Scareclaw Kashtira, during the battle phase you'll just negate the Avramax, but she's always good to have. You can never go wrong with her. Play 1 Baron. If you don't have Baron, you either play Chain Ying, which is a really good option, or just take him out and take out Visa Starfrost and just play maybe a 3rd Acro. Play 1 Wallow and 1 Nordice Flame Metal Dragon. He's not that difficult to go into because of your new Scareclaw Kashtira, so pretty good option if you going into time or your opponent has low life points. But these 3 are flex spots. They could be anything. For the side deck, my side deck was kind of bad. I built it around tier, and there weren't that many. Play 3 Kildo and 3 Medora. These cards aren't that bad. Being able to stop your opponent from using Bestials against you or the tier limits when they mill them, it's really bad for them. Next I play 3 Dogwood. Dogwood is a good option for time. 3 Kurikar Div Incarnate. I was expecting to see Kashtira in the tournament, but there weren't any. And 3 Dark Rulers. Dark Rulers are really good going against Sprites or Flunder. Yeah, but maybe consider changing the Medoras and Keldos, but I'm still testing them out. And for Div Incarnate, if you don't have access to it, just play the Book of Moon, Book of Eclipse. Any of the book cards is good. And the one Splash, you still want to have this in your deck, in case you go first and you side this in. You won't have to lose too evenly. But now you won't see that many people main decking evenly, so that's why I took it out the main deck and made a smaller Scareclaw. Package. And that's it for the current sneak peek deck that I used. I am considering playing the full Scareclaw Kashtira version, which includes Rise Heart, Arise Heart, the Shangri-Era, and the Kashtira Theosis. This might be a future build that I will test, but this is pretty good base deck to try. If you guys have any suggestions, don't be afraid to leave them in the comments. And later, guys.